What's going on YouTube? It's Charlie Eugene back with another video. Today I have a dynamic mic by FIFINE. This is the AM8. Plenty of people have already reviewed this microphone, unboxed it, but I want to share my opinion on it since I've had it for about a week now, right? The reason why I bought this mic is because it is a dynamic mic. It looks like a condenser mic, but it's dynamic. So when you speak into this microphone, you have to speak into it at an angle, and this is where it's going to pick up your vocals right here. So if you think about a traditional mic, let me grab my traditional mic here. This is the most common mic that you see, especially for rappers, right? You hold the mic like this. This is literally what this is, all right? Have to speak into this part of the microphone, just like this part, all right? So with condenser mics, you have to speak into the front part of the mic right here. But this mic, you have to hold it like this, and this one like this as well. All right, so let me show you guys a condenser mic. I have one here on a boom arm. This is my Rode NT Mini right here. So this is a condenser mic. So you see how the top, there's nothing up there, so you can't speak into it right here. You have to speak into it from the front right here. Let me get a better shot. Sorry, guys. All right, you guys speak into it right here. These mics are very sensitive. You have to have condenser mics in an area where there's not much sound from outside noises like studios. If you have this near a window, it's going to pick up dogs barking, lawnmowers, cars honking, birds singing. It's going to pick up all that noise. So you don't want to use these near a window. So let me move this out the way. I love condenser mics, but they're very, very sensitive. This microphone, it's a dynamic mic. So this one, like I said, you have to talk into it at this angle. So this is going to be near a window. So that's why I decided to buy it. All right. So let me go over this microphone as far as the features. You have a couple ports here. You have your XLR, which is the best one. If you want to get the best quality out of this mic, I highly suggest using the XLR. But you're going to have to pair it with a audio interface like this PreSonus 24C that I have. Get yourself an XLR cable, run it right into here. That's going to give you more gain on the mic. It'll be a lot louder. Pretty sure it can perform a lot better. But I don't want to use it with the interface. I want to go directly into it with the USB-C into my laptop or to my desktop. So that's how I'm going to be using mine. And then it also has, let me bring this up. It also has a headphone 3.5 millimeter jack here, so you can monitor your vocals, all right? So it's pretty good input for the price point. I think I spent about 50 bucks on this microphone. It has everything that you need as far as ports, all right? As you can see, this ring here, this is RGB. So if you want to, I'm going to show you guys that, but if you want to change the lighting, you can cycle through different lights with the RGB ring here, all right? Now, these buttons here, the top one is your mic gain. All right, and this is your headphone volume here. So if you plug the headphones in, you can go up and down with the volume control here, and this is your mic gain here. This button here is tactile. So this is a tactile button to change your RGB, to cycle through the different lighting on the RGB, excuse me, different lighting here. This is a tactile button. If you flip it over to the back, you also have a tactile microphone mute button. All right, I'm gonna plug it in and show you how this works. Build quality, I'll be honest with you guys, for the price point is pretty good. This frame here that actually holds the microphone is metal, feels really good, strong. This part here is plastic, so be careful. Do not drop this. You don't want to drop it. It will crack. If you see the branding here, FIFINE on both sides, pretty good. Also, if you want to put this on a boom arm, you can. You don't. This stand. This is how the mic comes. You can. This is everything that comes with the mic in the box, but you can take this off. And if you want to mount a different stand for it, you can. Or if you want to put it on a boom arm, like I have for my other microphone here, you can plug it into. You can screw it into a boom arm as well, right? But just be mindful that you always have to have it like this. Okay, so you see how I have it like right here. I would have to have it on the boom arm, the top part facing my mouth, all right, for my vocals. So just remember that. I mean, it'll still capture sound if you did have it like this, but it's going to be a lot better because this is where you need to aim your vocals, all right? So let me move this out the way. Let me move this out the way. All right, I'm going to plug this bad boy in. It feels pretty good, man. I'll be honest with you guys. This part, this mesh, whatever you call this gets a little dirty easy. I'm always having to wipe it off. That's one thing I don't like about it that I've noticed. It gets really dirty fast. But let me mount this back on here because this is how I'm going to be using mine. And I'm going to plug it into my laptop. Let me power my laptop on. And I'm going to be using the USB-C like I said. I don't want to use my audio interface with it because I have other mics. But as you can see, there's your RGB. So these buttons are tactile. So if you just tap on it, it changes, it cycles through the different lights. So you got different lighting. And then if you hold it down for about 3 seconds, it powers off the light. So cool. And on the back as well, if you flip this bad boy over, you see how I touched it by accident? If you tap on it, so green obviously means that you're unmuted. Tap it again, your mic is muted. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool for the price point. And this, I was actually pretty happy with the performance and how it sounds. Sounds pretty good. All right. So this is the FIFINE AM8. Let me launch. Let me do some things here, guys. Let me shift some things around. Let me bring my laptop a little bit closer so you guys can see that as well. I'm going to set this to the side here. And let me turn the light back on. The RGB looks pretty cool. All right, leave it blue. All right, so I'm using Windows machine, but I'm actually going to be using it with my Mac Mini, but it should work exactly the same. And that tactile button's sensitive, as you can see. I like the blue light. Let me go back to blue. All right, so now when you go into your settings for your sound, it automatically set me up with the mic. Let me do sound settings. And no, that's not what I wanted to do. Did I? Give me 1 second, guys. That's not what I wanted. Did I want to do open volume mixer? Yeah, that's what I wanted. Okay, so there you go. So if you see it now it says speakers, FIFINE microphone. So if I was to plug in the headphones, I could get sound that way. And then input devices FIFINE as well. So you could change these to whatever you would like. If you want to go back to your default speakers, you can. So for me, I would do, since I'm not plugging the headphones in, I would go back to speakers. But I might get some feedback, guys, when I do this test. But I don't want I don't want to plug in my headphones right now. So I'm going to be using Adobe Audition. I have Studio One installed, but I'm not using that. Let me do Adobe Audition. And just to give you guys a quick test, how many minutes am I at? I'm at 7 minutes. Let's try to get this done in 10 minutes. So with, let's go to multi-track, untitled session, that's fine. This is just a test. So I would have to go to my inputs here and mono. So you can do whatever. I'm going to go for, let's see what stereo does, even though I probably wouldn't record that way. Let's see stereo and let's see if I get some feedback. Yep. See that? My meters, let me bring this up. My meters are bouncing. So let me bring this closer to me. You're not going to see me in the video. I don't want you guys to see my nappy hair right now. I didn't brush my hair. But you see the meters are bouncing. Let's do a test. And if I do more gain, that should bring it up even higher. So that's the highest it can go. But see, I'm not speaking directly into it. So I have to angle this. So I have to angle this towards me. So let me hold it like this for now since I put the cable in front of the actual stand. Let me hold it like this to see how it sounds. All right, so there we go. So you want to speak into it like this. Let's do a test. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. This is the dynamic mic from FIFINE AM8. Sound test. All right, let's see what it sounds like. So let's stop this recording and we're going to mute the mic. All right, and let's just do a test here so you guys can hear it. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. This is the dynamic mic from FIFINE AM8. Sounds pretty good. Sound test. All right, let's see what it sounds like. So you hear that? That sounds pretty good, right? Let me play it again. And you can also go louder in the actual app. So right now, let's play it back again. Testing 1, 2, 3, testing 1, 2, 3. This is the dynamic mic from FIFINE AM8. Sound test. All right, let's see what it sounds like. All right, so I didn't do any adjustments in the Adobe Audition software. So if I did want to add a little bit more volume, I can. You'll see the waves get bigger. I guess they don't get bigger, but I can go up about, let's go up just a little bit, like 6. Now let's hear it now. It's going to sound a lot louder once I go up. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. This is the dynamic mic from FIFINE AM8. Sound test. All right, let's see what it sounds like. All right, so you hear that, guys? So that's going from USB-C into the computer. Now, like I said, if you were to go from the XLR connection into your audio interface and then into the PC, you would even get better sound quality. You get better performance out of this mic, all right? But that's good enough for me, guys. I'm at 10 minutes. I'm going to end this video. Just wanted to show you guys that this mic is decent. Of course, you're not going to get the same performance out of, if you get a condenser mic like a Rode or you get a Shure mic. But this is good enough, man. This is good enough to do some good voiceover work, some good podcast stuff. You can do everything with it, actually. So anyway, man, this is Charlie Eugene. I'm going over the time that I wanted to go. Please subscribe to the channel, man. Hit that notification bell so you know when I drop videos. If you got any questions or comments about this FIFINE AM8, feel free to ask below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.